Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I like to do this thing at the end of every season where we revisit some of my older videos in a marathon style, super long clean with me. So the idea behind this is to just keep me running on your phone or TV and clean along with me for the next hour and a half. This is the absolute perfect timing for me to do a marathon, if I'm being completely honest, as I've had some pretty intense stuff going on in my personal life and needed a week off of filming, and I really wanted to get a video up for you guys. But on a more positive note, this means that my Christmas clean and decorate with me should be up next, so stay tuned and hit the subscribe button if you want to see that very soon. Now let's get into the marathon. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a motivating power hour for you. If you're not familiar with a power hour, this is when you get as much cleaning done as you possibly can in just 1 hour. This concept helped me a ton when I was pregnant with my son and exhausted and just didn't have the energy to tackle hours worth of cleaning every day. And to this day, I still find it so motivating for me to be racing against the clock, trying to get things done. So I hope this inspires you to get up and clean along with me today. You can do it for just 1 hour, I promise you. If this is your first time here, my name is Catherine. I post a ton of cleaning motivation videos on my channel. So if you enjoy those kinds of things, then don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I appreciate it so much. But first things first, I'm just making my bed. I usually do this first thing in the morning, but my 2-year-old Carson thinks it's funny to climb all over my bed while I'm trying to make it, so I saved it for his nap. My master bathroom gets crazy cluttered at the end of a long week, and I've noticed I am not alone in this. I see comments from you guys all the time about how yours tends to get the same way, but I wanted to get this area all cleaned up with everything back where it belongs. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. I also noticed that everything was getting kind of dusty, so I wanted to take everything that stays on my countertop taken apart and wiped down. It is also the fall season now, so it's good to just disinfect everything anyway. I work full-time and my son goes to daycare 5 days a week, so we get enough germs coming into our home. I don't need any extra ones breeding anywhere else in my house if I can control it. I like using the Method antibacterial bathroom cleaner in my bathrooms at home, so I went ahead and used that on a damp microfiber cloth to clean everything off. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. One day I'll be doing more than great, but now I miss ya, I miss we held I noticed this nasty stain on my wall from, I'm assuming, the condensation coming down from my walls after a hot shower. I actually noticed it way too long ago and just kept forgetting to go back to clean it off. So today was the day. I used my magic eraser to get this off of my wall, and it worked like a charm.
Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But
I'm either on top of my laundry or I'm way behind. There is no in between. On this day, I had a laundry mountain that I needed to tackle, so I grabbed it all out of my closet to bring into my living room to fold. But before I got to folding, I wanted to quickly pick up my living room and fluff all my couch cushions back up.
I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than
I also wanted to vacuum my living room rug a bit because I didn't want to lay my clean clothes down onto it and risk lint and cat fur getting all over them while I was folding it.
get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get out, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall,
So I'm just gonna be real, I despise folding. No matter which way I sit or stand, I get a miserable backache. Bad backs kind of run in my family, and that is why I usually try to fold my laundry as soon as it comes out of the dryer, so it never gets too backed up and it doesn't take me long enough that my back has a chance to hurt. But the fall season has just felt so busy for me, and I haven't had a moment to breathe, let alone be on top of my laundry, so it felt so nice to get all of this done. And if you're noticing me not folding some clothes and just laying it down next to me, that is because I hang that piece and it needed to be steamed before I could do that.
if only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know. I see the door you closed is open wide, and a better version of me inside. Let me in, let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
Next, I walked around and put away all of my kitchen towels. I keep kind of my more decorative towels up in that drawer, and then I have a little bin that I keep under my sink, and that's where all my microfiber cloths go. So it was nice to have all those restocked again, and then I moved on to doing some dishes. I only had like 5 dishes, I think, in my sink, and then a couple of recycling items that needed to be rinsed before I could throw them in my recycling. So I just wanted to get that done really quickly.
Creeping through the edges of my soul. And getting harder. It was never under my control. You know.
My trash was completely full to the point where I could hardly shut this drawer, so I had to just suck it up and take it out, even though normally I don't. I'm not the one who does that. And then I just replaced that trash bag and went on to sorting through my recycling. I feel like I do this every single day. We recycle so much. And in my town, everything has to be split up, so paper can go in one bin and then metal, plastic, and glass goes in another one.
Get used to it, think I'll survive. I met you in the summer. When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the
Fun little fact, vinegar and water is amazing for just cleaning off a chalkboard and making it look fresh and new. I swear vinegar can just do absolutely anything, but I just got that chalkboard for Carson and he's obsessed with it. I also got him a couple of pails, which are not in this video. I had not hung them up yet at this point, but I hung them up right under his chalkboard. One is full of some little chalks and the other one is the erasers, and I just think it looks so adorable. And then we also got him a 9-cube organizer that's going to go right next to the chalkboard a little bit down, and that is just going to be finally to organize all of his toys in here. This room just gets crazy. It's just always constantly a mess, but that's fine because that's what it's meant for. But I feel like Carson just loves it when this room is picked up. He actually notices and he'll say, "Wow, my room is so clean." So I try to do this frequently because I just love how excited he gets that his room is ready for him to destroy again.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge?
I had forgotten that I wanted to run some towels through the wash, so I quickly had to switch over the laundry that my husband had started earlier in the day so I could throw in my towels. I like to wash them on the hottest cycle for the longest to disinfect them as best as I can because they were bath towels.
Control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you
While I was downstairs, I had noticed that my cats had made just a total mess with their litter on this rug down here. I'm so ready to get their litter box out of this room. I'm working on it. We are building a kitty cave, which is just the fancy little term I came up with for our closet under our staircase. I had my dad cut a hole in the door and we put a cat door on it. It's hysterical. And I also blocked off the back part of the closet so I could still access it for storage, but my cats couldn't get back there. It's just such kind of a long process, but I'm really excited to get that litter box out of here and actually turn this room into something. I'm kind of thinking maybe like an office or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe an extension of the playroom. I really don't know, but I'm so excited to have that possibility and get this litter box out of there before it destroys my rug. I also noticed while I was downstairs that this countertop really needed to be wiped down. I don't know what was spilled in there, but something was spilled in there, so I just quickly wiped that down. This is our third full bathroom. No one really ever uses it, so it's pretty clean, pretty empty. But moving on, I just wanted to vacuum my stairs really quickly. This was actually the last thing that I wanted to do. So we have reached the end of the video. I hope that you all enjoyed it and it motivated you to get up and clean with me. I feel like I got a lot of really random tasks done. I felt so good to just have the rest of the day to relax and do nothing. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And I hope I'll see you back here for my next video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is a deep clean of my master bedroom and bathroom. I love watching videos that are more specific like this and find them super motivational, so I hope that everyone likes it and it inspires you to clean along with me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Catherine. I'm a full-time working mom to a 2-year-old boy named Carson. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn the bell button on, all of that good stuff if you enjoy cleaning videos because I post them every week. So to start off, I strip my bed to wash everything. I wash my sheets every single weekend and my duvet cover every 2 weeks. Stay tuned because I show you the craziest trick to get your duvet cover back on with like zero struggle at all. I'm probably the last person on earth to know about this, but I was so blown away by this method and I just know there have to be others out there who also had no idea about it. So keep watching and later on in the video I will talk more about that. The next thing I wanted to do was just declutter and get things put away back where they belong. My side of the room never gets too messy, but not to point any fingers or anything. The other side doesn't stay quite as neat. I'm sure lots of you out there can relate to that. I have a dusting attachment on my vacuum, so I just went around and vacuumed off literally everything in my room, the furniture, the baseboards, the windows, and eventually my rug as well. I also ended up trashing one of the 2 lamps on our end tables. I hate those things and I've been looking into getting some new ones anyway, and it was broken and I just had enough. Let me know in the comments, do you have lamps on your end tables? If not, what do you decorate them with? As I mentioned in my last video, I'm considering replacing all the furniture in my bedroom and I'm really inspired to decorate this room, so any ideas are welcome.
The doubt in you was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
So while I'm vacuuming forever, I was hoping to ask you guys for some video requests. I love my cleaning videos, but I'm very open to switching up my content sometimes, but I only want to create videos for you guys that you'd like to see. So please leave me some comments on what you would like to see from me coming up.
But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
Once I was finally done vacuuming, I just went around with my all-purpose spray and some hot water on a microfiber cloth and wiped down the trim and the windowsills and the baseboards.
And a better version of me inside. Let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
My windows fold down, which is so cool because the place that we used to live had the rollout windows and they were impossible to clean, but these fold down so I can clean the back side of them. They actually do it up top and bottom, but it's really not a one-person job. If I open up the top window, it's like impossible to close it again by myself. So cleaning the top half will have to wait for another day.
Through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, na, 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 na.
So I didn't show myself switching over my laundry and throwing in everything else, but it was all clean and dry at this point. So here I'm just making my bed. Like I said, I wash my sheets every week and I wash my duvet cover every 2 weeks. That's because it is a lot of work to wash them both in one day. I have to do them in 2 separate loads because my sheets are dark gray and the duvet is white, and I'm very paranoid about ruining it because it was pretty pricey. And I've had an issue lately where my laundry is having my white laundry is having blue stains. Don't know what they are, don't know where they came from, but I've had to start being really careful about washing my whites just with the whites, not mixing them in with any colors. So that's why I chose to do that every 2 weeks, just to cut down on some of the work. I also don't like leaving my bed unmade for like an entire day. So yeah, that's why I do it that way.
I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I tell them I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
Okay, so here is the magic part where I show you the craziest duvet cover trick. Like I said, I'm sure this is old news, but it was new for me since I just got a duvet cover for the first time ever. One of my subscribers actually commented telling me about this method, so shout out to you guys for always helping me out. So this is called, I think it's called the sushi roll method. How this works is magic. So you lay your duvet cover out flat on your bed inside out, then you lay your duvet insert on top and tie up all of the corners. Next, you just roll it up towards the open end, and when you get there, you fold the opening around it and close it up. After that, you just unroll it and shake it out a little, and your duvet insert is inside perfectly. It's actually crazy to me. I was not expecting this to work because in my mind it just doesn't even make any sense, but it worked on my very first try with minimal effort. So if you haven't tried this before, you have to. It's a game changer.
I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild is your personal.
As per usual, my countertops look like a total disaster, so you know the drill. I'm just getting everything put away and then cleaning them off. I'm considering getting rid of my acrylic makeup drawers and getting something smaller to only store the products that I use every day, but I'm having a hard time finding something that I like. So if you have any ideas, once again, feel free to let me know in the comments. I just feel like the drawers are an overkill and I'm trying to find a way to cut down on clutter on these counters.
Forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
I organized this drawer actually in a video of mine in the past. I actually think that video might be unlisted now, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check. But I was feeling like it was getting pretty unorganized, so I just went through it and tried to rearrange everything, find better places for them, and get it looking a little bit more presentable.
Forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. I bet you think that I should calm down.
I usually use my Method antibacterial cleaner to clean off my countertops, but I was completely out of it, so I'm just using some disinfectant wipes, which is fine anyway. It's probably good sometimes to use a good old-fashioned Lysol wipe to try and get rid of all the germs.
What things you like and what you don't, it's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you knock me down? I know I'm feeling something for you.
My shower was needing a good clean. As I've mentioned 1,000 times, my favorite way to clean it is with a magic eraser, but I was completely out, so I sprayed some scrubbing bubbles in there and let that soak and do most of the work while I moved on to cleaning my toilet. But if you were ever wondering about anything that I'm using in my videos, I always link as much as I can down below.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted?
I love this scrubber for cleaning my shower because it extends and I don't have to bend over to clean. I get questions whenever I use this, and if I can find a link to it on Amazon, I will link it in my description.
Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows. Said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no one. It rains down on me.
We've reached the end of this video. The only thing I didn't accomplish that I really wanted to was mopping my bathroom floor because Carson woke up from his nap and I just ran out of time. But don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of the more dedicated cleaning videos in the comments below. Also, come find me on Instagram if you like cute pictures of babies and cats. Just being honest, that is what you will most likely get from me over there. But thank you guys so much for watching this, especially those of you who made it all the way to the end. You are the best, and I hope you will come back for my next video.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, my name is Catherine. I'm a full-time working mom to a 2.5-year-old boy named Carson, and I post once a week here on my YouTube channel. I do tons of cleaning motivation videos, so if you enjoy those, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload a new video. But today we're going to get started in my kitchen. Carson was eating his lunch, so I decided to just get started cleaning up while he was occupied. My counters were super cluttered and I can't stand that, so I'm just sorting through it all, throwing away trash, and bringing things back where they belong.
Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite.
I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit funny in this video, or if I sound out of breath at all. I've had kind of like a mini cold for the past 5 days, I would say, and I'm just a little bit stuffy. My throat's a little bit scratchy. I'm kind of hard of breath right now, but I really wanted to get this video out for you guys still, even though I'm feeling not my best. So please forgive me for the sound of my voice if it's coming across weird at all.
Same night,
I'm going to load up my dishwasher. I do also hand wash a pretty good portion of my dishes, and you will see that here in a minute. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I've actually never had a video hit 1,000 likes, and it's kind of my goal at this point, so I'd appreciate it so much if you hit that thumbs up button for me and see if we can make that happen.
You try to turn me into somebody else, but it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurry, my skin's getting thicker each day. Don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away.
I don't do a ton of cleaning when Carson is awake, and this is a perfect example of why. I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing. He's perfectly content to play on his own, but if he sees me trying to actually accomplish something, suddenly he needs all of my attention. I do not know how I'm going to survive when he drops his naps, because right now they are the only way I can get anything done.
I got this picture in my closet. It's gathering dust right now, and the edges have been folded once or twice.
Once he was down for his nap, I wanted to straighten up my living room. I always do this when he is sleeping, even though I know he will get up and just take it all back out. Maybe I'm crazy, but I like just having a couple of hours without stepping on and tripping over his trucks. Last week I actually posted an all-day clean, and I mentioned these small clear containers I got. They stack right on top of each other, and they're perfect for the little toys that kids play with that can be really difficult to keep track of and difficult to store. I will have them linked in the description box if you want to order some for yourself. Next, I just had some laundry I wanted to get going. I also needed to get my freshly cleaned sheets out of the dryer. I try to stick to one load a day, but lately I have just catapulted straight off of the wagon and I cannot keep up. Please let me know in the comments below that I'm not the only one just drowning in laundry at all times.
I could talk to you for hours, and we stay up all night, and when morning came.
If you are wondering, this is Carson's sleeping bag for daycare. I had just washed it and was folding it back up. This is actually from Pottery Barn Kids. They have the cutest personalized sleeping bags if you're on the hunt for one.
With me, I don't know why I threw it all away. A picture of you, a picture of you.
Next, I'm making my bed. I've mentioned before that I wash my sheets every week and my duvet cover every 2 weeks. This system works for me. I always film on the weekends since I do work full-time Monday through Friday. So if it seems like I wash my bed every single day, I don't. I just always catch it when I'm filming since I do this on the weekend. I'm sure you've all seen the pillowcase trick by now for dusting your ceiling fan. I would highly recommend it if you haven't, but I'm sure you're all well aware at this point.
The ones that you had never heard, and you're still in every space of me. My bed recall.
Heading back into my kitchen, I'm just putting away the dishes I'd hand washed, and I also wanted to wipe down all of my countertops.
Had a moment, then it died. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya. It's funny how the simplest things can leave the biggest hole.
So the next thing that I wanted to do was deodorize my carpets. They don't smell, but I do have cats, so I like doing this every once in a while to keep my carpets fresh. I just dust this all over my rugs and let it soak for about 15 minutes before I vacuum it up.
Running out of time. Had a moment, then it died. So why should I?
My floors in my kitchen especially needed to be washed so desperately, so before I steam mop, I'm just vacuuming because there is nothing worse than pushing crumbs around while you're mopping.
Caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya.
While my steam mop was heating up, I decided to just go ahead and vacuum my living room and also vacuum up my rug where I had just put down all of that deodorizer.
We got lost in each other, so we just kept on falling. But we touched the sky, yeah, we touched the sky. Then we dove in the deep end, try to find one more reason to hold back the night. We held back the night. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya.
I bet you think that I should calm down.
and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out.
On to my master bathroom. You all know the drill by now. This counter is a disaster all of the time, so I have to declutter the area and put everything back where it belongs so I can then wipe all the surfaces down with my Method antibacterial bathroom spray.
Will you take me for granted? Will you knock me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should.
I recently actually DIY'd the makeup drawers that you can see here. I bought a little unfinished cabinet really cheap from Michael's, and I stained it and put some new hardware on it that I got at Target. And oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. It's so much better than my acrylic drawers I had before, and it's not clear, so it just makes my counter look that much neater and cleaner.
Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah.
Really quickly here, I'm just cleaning my toilet. I know, very, very glamorous.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you knock me down? Before I'm too invested, we should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings.
Next, I'm just cleaning my shower a little bit. The outside of my shower can get neglected sometimes, so I wanted to spend some time cleaning that, and then I moved into the inside of my shower as well.
You're full of confidence and cheap galore. You're showing off your moves and hope for attention. And I am turning life into an invitation that I don't know. I swear I'll tell the truth and you misunderstood. When I smile, you thought I would want you by my side, but baby, that's a lie.
Finally, I'm just switching over my laundry. But that is the end of this power hour clean with me. I cleaned for a little bit more than an hour, quite a bit more than an hour, but I find that if I'm struggling to find the motivation, if I just commit to 1 hour, I always end up going longer because I just get into a rhythm. So I challenge you at home to give a power hour a try today and let me know what you get done in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will come back here.
Keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Catherine. This week I have an after dark clean with me for you. I filmed this over a very busy weekend, and this was the only opportunity I had to really clean. I just cannot stand going to bed with a messy house, so I decided to push myself through a power hour, starting with my kitchen. I always begin by putting everything that made its way onto my counters back where it belongs. My trash was also totally full and I couldn't fit anything else in it, so I had to take that out before I could continue on doing anything else. But I hope this video gives you lots of cleaning motivation. If it does, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here and you love cleaning videos.
Inside a lie that I die, I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire.
Normally, I would just use my little hand vacuum to vacuum up whatever crumbs were around the chairs, but it was completely dead and I was not dragging out my big vacuum just for this. So I'm just sweeping up as best as I can. Let me know in the comments below, do you prefer sweeping or vacuuming?
Gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you.
Here, I'm just rinsing off the dishes in my sink before I load them in my dishwasher. I asked in one of my most recent videos if you guys are also guilty, like me, of pre-rinsing your dishes before you throw them in the dishwasher, and it actually seems like the vast majority of you do the same exact thing, so I don't feel as bad anymore. And it is good to know that not a whole ton of you are judging me for doing this out there, because you do the same thing.
I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
I always run my dishwasher overnight. That way, if I have any other dishes that I need to throw in there before it starts, I still have time to do that. So here I'm just setting my delay, and then I am washing the few dishes in my sink that have to be hand washed.
Clouds, the unavoidable is raining down. I'm fading now into an endless hole. When you come, everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone. I was so lost, like a vagabond with no
have been loving getting my microfiber cloths wet with really hot water and then using that in combination with my all-purpose cleaner to wipe everything down. I just think for some reason it does a much better job if I do it this way, and I feel like everything is a little bit more clean and sanitized. It might just be in my head, but that's what I've been doing lately. So here I'm just wiping down all of my counters, and also I'm going to wipe down my appliances.
Everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone.
If you have seen any of my routine cleaning videos, then you'll know that I wipe down my stovetop every single night. It's just a personal preference, so that is what I'm doing here.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out.
Moving into the living room, I usually have Carson help me pick up his toys at the end of the night, but he actually went to bed super late this night and I was not going to keep him up any longer to help me clean up his toys. So I'm just picking up all of his toys as best as I can. I really need to come up with a better solution for storing his toys upstairs. This basket is just not cutting it anymore now that he has so many little things like little trucks, little dinosaurs, and it just seems like everything's kind of a mess inside of this basket and it stresses me out. So I'm trying to come up with a better solution. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I don't keep a ton of toys upstairs, but it seems like every day the toy collection just grows and grows as holidays go by and birthdays go by and relatives just wanting to spoil him. It's just getting kind of out of control. So let me know if you have any ideas in the comments below, because I am so open to them.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings.
If you watch my channel, you know I vacuum a lot. So when I went to vacuum, I realized that my vacuum bag was so full, it was actually overflowing into the inner part of the vacuum. It was disgusting. I had to clean it out. I didn't show that part because it was really nasty. But once I got it all cleaned out, my vacuum was working 1,000 times better. No wonder why. But here I'm just going around and vacuuming up some random crumbs and things, and then I also vacuumed the rug.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down?
was at it, I figured I would just go ahead and vacuum this portion of my kitchen as well. This area is actually supposed to be for like a dining table, but our couch is so gigantic that it doesn't fit. So we do not have a dining table, and it's like the one thing that really bothers me about my house, but I just can't figure out a way to put the furniture in my living room so that I could fit one. But moving on, I'm just cleaning my playroom now. It gets pretty bad in there. Carson's been loving it recently down there because I just put a chalkboard in for him, and he's just obsessed with coloring on his chalkboard. It's actually like my favorite thing that we have in there. I got these cute little buckets that I put under it to hold all of his chalk, and he's just been obsessed with it. So if you don't have a chalkboard for your kids, I'd highly recommend it because it's really, really easy to clean up after. If he gets chalk on things, it just comes off so easily. It's not like he's using markers and coloring on everything. So if you don't have a chalkboard for your kids, I would highly recommend one.
You know.
Vinegar and water mixed together to clean off the chalkboard, and it makes it look like it's brand new.
Better version of me inside. Let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul.
I'm walking around and cleaning off any of the chalk that Carson did get in other places, and you'll see it is so easy to just wipe right off. Next, I'm just vacuuming the playroom really quickly. I feel like no room is really complete until I have vacuumed it. That is all I have for this video. It was just a quick power hour, but I was so happy that I did this. I filmed this on a Sunday night, so I woke up for work the next morning and my house was mostly clean, and that's such a good feeling to go off to work for the day without everything being a total mess. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will come back for more.
Do you guys ever have a mess so bad that you just want to kind of close the door and forget about it?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I took a little break from cleaning, but I'm back today with a vengeance for an all-day clean with me. I have some decluttering, some total disasters, cleaning almost my entire upstairs with the exception of one bathroom. So I hope you'll get up and clean along with me today. I've got just about 30 minutes of cleaning motivation for you. If you're new to my channel, I'm Catherine. I'm a mom to a 2-year-old boy named Carson, and I post once a week here on my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you love cleaning videos, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But without further introduction, let's get started. So we're starting in the kitchen. This is my preferred room to tackle first, and I try to switch this up when I'm filming to keep things interesting for you guys, but if I'm being honest, the kitchen is the first room I like to clean 99% of the time. My countertops are the catch-all in my house, so here I'm just sorting through everything and getting it back where it belongs.
Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts, so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high
Moving on to dishes, I didn't have too many in my sink, but I did have quite a few that needed to be hand washed and some that needed to be loaded into the dishwasher. Also, the shoes that you see sitting next to the sink right here are Carson's shoes, and they were like brand new. He wore them one day and got them covered in mud. So I need to wash those. That's why they were sitting there, but I didn't end up washing them in this video. If you guys haven't seen it already, I posted an updated morning routine video. I'm super proud of it. I love that video. I think it came out awesome, so I would love for you guys to go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But that's actually a bento box that I'm cleaning right there, and I talk about it in that video. Those things are amazing. If you don't have one for your kids and your kids are school age, you should definitely check them out.
Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do.
I just got the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner, and I'm a huge fan of it. I really like it. I tend to just use baking soda and dish soap to clean my sink, but I don't know why I felt like trying this, and I'm really happy that I did. It smells really nice. It does a great job. It's pretty much exactly the same as mixing your own baking soda and dish soap together, but I guess it's just skipping a step. So I would highly recommend that you try that if you haven't already. I recently got a drying mat for my dishes that I hand wash. I didn't have it yet when I was filming this video, so I'm just drying everything off to get it put away. I'm not the type of person that likes to let clean dishes sit by the sink to dry. I like to just dry them immediately and get them put away.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your soul.
My cats like to jump up and sit on these windowsills, so I have to clean them regularly along with all of my countertops because they do like to jump on my countertops, and I know that grosses a lot of people out, but there's really not much I can do about it because we're not home all day to squirt them with a squirt bottle every single time they jump on the countertops. But here I'm just cleaning all of that off and kind of rearranging my decorations that I had on the windowsills.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence.
There were some crumbs on my stovetop, so I took my hand vacuum to just get those up really quickly before I sprayed it down. I used to use a countertop vacuum for this, and I loved that thing, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm gonna have to get another one of those.
Around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
So probably the most disgusting thing ever just happened to me. We hide bananas from Carson because if he sees them on the counter, he freaks out and he wants one, and then he doesn't eat his dinner or his lunch or whatever because he's full from eating a banana or 7 bananas all day. I just opened that cabinet right there and found this. Black, old, I don't even know how long they've been there. Bananas. How I don't have bugs, I have no idea, but I am horrified.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
Back to my stovetop, you have to let the method degreaser soak for a little bit before you wipe it down, so that's what I'm doing here. And I also like to wipe it down with a cloth with hot water after. I think it actually says you're supposed to do that on the directions. I have a stain on right now on my stovetop that I cannot get out. Water boiled over at one point, and I feel like I have tried everything and just can't get it clean. So if you guys have any recommendations for something that will help me to clean a really, really dried on stain on the stovetop, please let me know.
There's something about your face, can't stop looking your way. What do you do to me? You make it hard to breathe. Ooh. I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not wasting this moment. Even though I know that letting you go would be crazy. Thinking, no, I want you for myself. I don't need anybody else. Wanna leave this place. Meet me in the dark where we can both hide. No one's gonna steal our time again. We don't have to say much.
I really don't like cleaning my fridge. I like the way it looks after, but the process I find to be such a gigantic hassle. I hate doing it, but I decided that I had a lot of time to do my cleaning this day, so I just wanted to get it done. I took everything out of the fridge. I at least wanted to get the shelves done. I wasn't going to do the doors, but this makes such a huge difference when you actually just take your time to wash your fridge. I don't know why, it just feels so good to open your fridge and have it be all clean and not have crumbs or anything else that has seeped out of your produce on your shelves. It just feels so good. So I'd recommend, if you haven't done this in a while, do it. You will feel so much better after.
I want you close to me. You give me what I need. Leave everyone behind. You're all I think about. I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not wasting this moment. Even though I know that letting you go would be crazy. Thinking, no, I want you for myself. I don't need anybody else. Wanna leave this place. Meet me in the dark where we can both hide. No one's gonna.
There are fingerprints on this door 99% of the time from Carson, so I'm just wiping this down really quickly.
I will stay with you until the end.
And finally, I needed to vacuum because there was crumbs and cat fur and everything everywhere, and there's nothing worse than walking around with bare feet and stepping on crumbs and things like that. It's just the worst. So I'm just going to vacuum really quickly. I should be steam mopping my floors as well, but I was being lazy and I did not do it this day. But my next video that I've actually already filmed, I did steam mop my floors. So if you need more motivation, then definitely come back, subscribe, check out my next video. Carson's toys have been driving me insane upstairs. There's just too many of them. I like to try and rotate them just so it seems like he's getting new toys all the time, keep him interested in it, but it had been a while since I had gone through his toys. So it's gonna look like I'm just throwing things around and there's no rhyme or reason, but I was kind of creating piles on things that belonged upstairs, things that belonged downstairs, things that could go in his room, things that were trash, just kind of going through everything here. It took me a little bit, so bear with me. But I really needed to do this, and it was so nice to get this done and actually be able to clean up his toys a lot easier at the end of the day because there weren't as many of them, and I felt like they all had more of a place than they did before because I got these cute little containers, which you can kind of see right here, right next to the basket. They're just clear containers, they're small, and I use them to organize little toys like his Hot Wheels cars or his little dinosaurs, and he has these dino trucks that I put in there. He has a bunch of keys that he's collected from people, so I put the keys in one of them, and it was just nice to get all these little toys together in a container, and they weren't just floating around everywhere creating clutter. So I would recommend that you check out these bins. I actually got them on Amazon, so I will link them down below.
The simplest things can leave the biggest hole. Just waking up to feel your skin is killing me the most. We were running out of time, had a moment then it died. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya. Miss ya, I miss ya. We got lost in each other, so we just kept on falling. But we touched the sky, yeah, we touched the sky. And we dove in the deep end, trying to find one more reason to hold back the night. We held back the night. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great.
The material that my couch is made of pills up so badly. So I decided to take it apart, take the cushions that were the worst. It was kind of the middle three because those are the ones that get used the most. Those ones had the worst pills on them, and I'm using a fabric shaver that I got on Amazon. I will have this link down below as well. I've used it in previous videos. I really like this thing. It can run on batteries. I don't have any batteries that fit it right now, and I've actually never had batteries that fit it, so I always just plug it in. But I think it would be much easier if you could just not have to take the cushions off and use this with batteries. But anyway, I showed kind of a close-up here so you can see that it does a really good job of getting the pills off, and it makes your couch cushions look so much better. So if you guys have a couch that has material like this, or you even have sweaters or something that's pilling up, this thing's awesome. So I would check it out.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up.
Before I put the couch back together, I just noticed that there was crumbs and stuff that needed to be vacuumed up, so I'm going to vacuum that, and then I'm going to put my couch back together.
And on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
Next, I'm just vacuuming this rug. It gets kind of gross because Carson eats snacks on it and stuff, so it can get really crummy. So I'm just gonna vacuum that here really quickly. Next thing I'm going to do is just make my bed. I wash my sheets every week, my duvet cover every 2 weeks, and I like to use this fabric spray in between. I actually just got a new one. It's like the Febreze one, so I think it's a little bit better for you to breathe in. But yeah, I just like to spray that between washes. It helps to keep the sheets smelling as fresh as they can.
But I'm your liability.
Now this area is not my catch-all, but it is somebody else's catch-all. So I'm just going to go through and kind of declutter it a little bit, try to get everything out of the way because I just cannot stand when there's stuff everywhere, and then I'm vacuuming the room.
When it's looking like that, or his smile is killing me. It's the way that it moves and the way that it laughs, so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want.
So if you guys watch my channel on the regular, then you know that these bathroom counters look like this 99% of the time. I'm actually thinking about getting a cabinet put in the center, one that goes from the countertop all the way up to the ceiling with shelves in it. I think that would be amazing. It would be like a life changer for me, and I would not have so much clutter all the time if that were the case on the counters, because they could all go in this cabinet. I am also thinking about having the cabinets that are below be refinished to be white because I really don't like the color that they are. This is something that I didn't get to choose when this house was being built. This was already done, so there was nothing that I could do about it. But I'm at the point now where I think I would like to get it painted white, and I'm not going to do it myself because I don't want to screw everything up, but I'm going to hire a professional, hopefully, to put in both the cabinet in the center and refinish the cabinets below. Once I got everything kind of put away or organized back where they belong, I'm just going to spray down the countertops and the sinks and give them a good cleaning.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head is spinning. I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor, late nights getting dipping like we're on our own run. Got the worst no, 'cause we're so young. We were so
Next, I'm just cleaning my toilet really quickly. You guys know that I really like the Clorox disposable toilet ones. I just think that they are the best. So I'm using that, and then I'm going to wipe the whole toilet down using disinfecting wipes. My cats have a thing where they only throw up on my rugs. So I'm just spraying that down with some rug cleaner really quickly and then letting that soak for a minute. I needed to throw in a load of whites, so I'm just kind of sorting through all my laundry here and collecting all of the white things. I don't have an organizer to separate by color. I just do it myself, even though it's kind of a pain in the butt. Probably should start organizing my laundry a little bit better. But here I'm just looking for all my white things so I can throw in a load of whites. Things were not looking good at first with this stain. I was using a paper towel to try and wipe it off, and I quickly realized that that just wasn't going to work. So I grabbed a microfiber cloth and I ran it under really hot water and wrung it out and used that to wipe the stain down, and that finally did the trick. So this stain was completely gone when I was done with it. You could not see it at all. You would never even know it was there. I don't really like the rug cleaner that I'm using in this portion of the video, but it was all that I had. I don't really like using products like this that are more, I guess, toxic. But like I said, it was all that I had. I ran out of my other stuff, but it did at least do a really good job of getting the stain out. Moving into Carson's room, I just wanted to fix up his bed a little bit and fold all of the blankets that he has around his room.
And fragments of the night before. I don't want to waste no time, and you don't want to waste your love. Even though your kiss on fire, my mind is all blurry now. Feeling low, hard to breathe, but this I know, I won't leave. Waking up in a bed with my head on the chest that I don't even know, but I guess it makes sense.
These are some of the toys that I decided I would store in his room instead of out in the living room, as well as his Halloween costume. So I'm getting everything put away, trying to figure out places for all of it to go. I don't really like to keep toys in his room because if I do, he's kind of in a stage right now where he is fighting naps and fighting sleep. So if I leave toys in his room, he's most likely going to get up and try to play with them. I also don't like to leave anything that's potentially dangerous, like trucks with little wheels that he could bite off and choke on or anything like that. So I'm very choosy about what I store in his room, and a lot of it I actually put into his closet, and he cannot get into his closet because there's a child-proof doorknob on there.
Mumble while you sleep. Feeling low, hard to
Next, I'm just cleaning off his changing table a little bit. This area can get really, really disorganized and disheveled because we're always getting ready for the day here and we're always rushing. So I'm just cleaning all of that a little bit, and then I'm vacuuming his room. His room does not get vacuumed nearly enough because most of the time he is sleeping in there when I'm getting to clean. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you tons of cleaning motivation. Stay tuned for some after shots of my house when it's all clean. I know that you guys really like that, and I always forget to put those in there. So I hope that you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like this video if you enjoyed it and it motivated you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will come back for my next video.
You look so